I'm Rhyhorn, Trainer Steven.
Focus-sided Sean.
And we want to be your Po-Town heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Po-Town Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn, Trainer Steven.
Focus-sided Sean.
And we finally get a chance to start playing with some Dragons Majesty stuff.
Even though it was supposed to be out in June, it never happened.
I know, we were hoping to get it a lot sooner, but we finally get to start. It's out. We finally get to start playing with all this stuff.
Now Wishiwashi back.
I'm pretty sure Wishiwashi's back. Which you know what? Let's see if Wishiwashi's back. So without further ado, we'll just jump right into a match. Let's see what Wishiwashi brings, because that was like one of the big things that you were looking forward to out of this set.
I just had to wait so long because of when the actual drop of Dragon Majesty happened. So it's finally out.
Yep, it's finally out. So yes.
Hey, Garchomp! Yay!
All right, so calling the coin flip.
By the way, it's a Garchomp list.
It's either Garchomp or Buzzchomp.
Oh, it's Dragon fighting.
Yeah, it's Garchomp.
Now it's running.
But if the deck
is it running the starter deck?
Ooh,
yeah, big Wishiwashi out in front.
Big Wishiwashi out in front. Big Fish in front.
And we need to get a Sky Player out ASAP, especially if he's running Buzzwole.
Yep.
There is really no way to force it to the top without actually using something now to
20 HP, 20 more damage. So right now we're hitting for 40 for one.
We don't have Skylight anymore. We have to actually find a way to get that stadium out as soon as possible. Oh.
Gibble beware?
And it's using the fighting one. Oh, no. Or mix of.
We'll definitely see, although... Wait. Oh, the fighting Gibble.
He's probably doing a mix.
Yeah, it is quite possible. So let's Wishful Baton.
Energy.
Well, energy.
And swing.
Start water gunning for 40.
Next turn, we can move energy around. And to be fair, Quagsire is not a bad attacker of its own.
No, it's not.
The only downside is we will need Sky Pillar out as soon as possible, especially if he's running the Chomp, because Chomp can still hit.
Evolution Pokemon. Okay, so there's only going to be one Pokemon he can really hit in this deck.
And he sits on the bench, so. And right now he's getting rid of a Wishiwashi, so.
There's Garchomp. Does he have the DCE? No, he does not.
Well, he can go right for the Wishiwashi too, so.
But we can always bring it back.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Now would be a good time for Skypillar, Cynthia.
Oh, he's running his own little Machamp. Or at least the Machoke.
Yeah, that Machoke is now starting to really see some play.
Oh, because the competition just rotated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mr. Mime had to rotate for it to see play.
Alright, so what's he doing? Alright, so there's the Riolu. Nice.
And we don't want to just call it back unless we can guarantee the...
Exactly. So come on.
Oh, let's load up energy. Let's get Wooper out of 2-shot range. Or keep a distraction.
Yeah, we kind of need Washi in order to hit as hard as we need to. So, come on, top deck. Don't do this to us now. We just got started. Don't shaft us now. Come on. Because now, even if he does go with the Royal Blades, we're not getting one shot.
No, he needs an additional 30 damage. Well, he's going to go for it. He's going to make sure our damage output is minimal.
Definitely would make sense.
Oh, okay.
So energy, Lily. Come on. Skypillar.
Nest
Ball.
Ball. And if you really want, you can Ultra Ball for another one as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
And you can actually do the recycle system and the energy because, well, I want to keep Shovel Draw in hand. Because we need to dig.
Yeah,
Wishiwashi, I think we're hitting for 60 now. If we had rescue strike, we could get the knockout. And 2 more energy.
Oh, we're 10 short. Oh.
And like I said, with that Palkia, it's really there in case you have an emergency GX attack.
You know,
And
that's
if
kind
you
of...
haven't already used your own.
Except if you ever notice that we're always a day late and 10 damage short.
Yeah. Well, we have access to Tate and Liza. Let's see if she's nice to it. They're nice to us.
Yeah, so at least the Wishiwashis are now safe, so he has to directly attack.
And Wishiwashi can take the first hit.
And 250 HP, so that's really good.
That means he's out of range of Choice Band even. And we're out of Beware because it's not an evolved Pokemon.
Yep. Quagsire is the only thing
That's Cynthia, so he is going to go into the massive hit. We can't snipe him, but the thing is the deck doesn't snipe, so... Or prefers not to.
So come on.
I think the next thing would be to try to get that Palkia out and save our GX attack, because if somehow Wishiwashi is knocked out, throw all the energy on it. Or even on Quagsire.
Yeah, if we pull this off, it's going to be really, really,
we're getting
really
rid of
close.
This is Tate and Liza. Because we need to get another Wishiwashi out. Water energy on Quagsire. And
Water gun.
let's at least get the knockout. He's going to knock us out with Beware.
Yeah, because it's still at least doing 60.
And he only needs 40, so...
Wait, no, it's doing 90. Forgot Choice Band.
Oh, he's going for the Machimp. And to far Quagsire comes out and... Yeah, thought so.
But of course, does he have the energy in order to attack?
You don't know? Nah, the GX. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. All right.
Well, we're keeping the energy. That was the whole point.
And we can at least get it on Quagsire. 60 plus 20 more, so that's good.
Oh, Brooklyn Hill. We can just call another one.
Yep.
And we call another one, Lusamine the Sky player, put it back.
Yep. We might be able to pull this off.
Yeah, throw all the energy on Quagsire. It doesn't really matter. Problem is now... Oh, well. Throw out a little Wishiwashi because they have a low retreat cost. Because you can use it as a retreat. One of the Wishiwashi. You throw an energy on it, retreat it.
That is...
Oh, we don't need to call it out. Call another one.
So we will grab
another Wishiwashi.
Oh, no. Dang it. Grabbed the wrong one.
No, we wanted that. Lusamine?
Choice Band, Lusamine, Sky Pillar, and
Shuffle Draw. And then Sky Pillar. Use Quagsire, move an energy up to Wishiwashi. 1 energy. And then retreat. Pick a Wishiwashi at this point. And then wash out. You guys do this? Actually resetting the ability every time?
Yeah. I will admit, I wish they would have found like a better UI in order to do this, but even so.
Water gun. We're only doing 30, unfortunately, because of the ability.
The fluffy, yeah.
Next turn, we do need to get the remaining energy on there. We need to start hitting that DC.
That we do. Which either A, hopefully we get with Lily, or B, we hopefully get with a Tate and Liza.
He's still hitting at least 90, so... Yeah, of course, we're probably going to just go right for the Shuffle Draw. Depending on top deck.
Top deck is Guzma. We'll have to go Shuffle Draw. Come on.
Oh, there's your Volcanion. Put that on that one. Volcanion. Switch Raft. Switch to the smaller one. But it's still doing the same damage output.
And then we'll wash out.
Not yet. Oh, just the 2 then. Because we can still have access to the energy. We still need one more energy.
That is true.
I would wait for now. I'd wait. Because we still need to make sure we can get the 5th. He's probably going to give us Rock Ruff at that point.
That is true.
Because next turn, we can actually start picking off DCs. Yes, it puts us in range. But we also have our GX attack. We can move cards to the bench too. And I think if we top deck a Guzma,
energy on the Washi.
Yeah.
And now the question is, do we want to move so we can do the 120?
Well, let's see. What does the how much is that Machamp doing? He still has a GX attack open. So it's still doing 180 plus 90, which is what, 270?
So we're just shy. So it's recycle system. Shuffle 3 back. And then let's the thing is
actually let's move it into it and use the I think it doesn't really matter.
What are we thinking? We gotta hurry.
Yes.
So move all the energy here?
Yeah, and then use Blue Surge to put it back to the bench. Because if anything else, I was hoping to use the Blue Surge on the Machamp, but we didn't top deck a Guzma. Because I want to hit it with that one, so we one-shot it. I was going to do the other one, but then he comes up with Revenges and all the energy stays on. I would spread it out too.
3,
Yeah, you can even put on Volcanion.
4, and 5.
And we gotta praise them for congratulating our deck.
Smiley face. Okay,
Another
cool.
energy. Because I was gonna do the Vortex, but then he comes in and one-shots us with a GX attack. That's why I was preventing, but
you took the last 2 prizes.
Yeah. Still.
Okay, so that was a bit of a slow start, and obviously the misplay with the cards I should have grabbed. But let's take a moment and actually take a look at what this deck has to offer. So the entire deck is built around Wishiwashi GX. Even though that's not entirely true, it's built around Wishiwashi. 30 HP ability meet up, your Wishiwashi GX in play, get plus 20 HP, and their attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active. So the more Wishiwashi you have, the stronger you're hitting for 1 energy. So with all 4 of them out, you're doing, what, 20, 40,
you're
60,
doing
80, 100?
You're doing plus 80, plus the 20, then choice band, adding 130.
So that's at least
on 1 energy.
Yeah, that's at least 100, so that's really, really good. Plus 20 for 1 really isn't bad, although it's a shame that it doesn't work with itself, just the GX.
Which is why Sky Pillar is a must in the deck, because you're preventing your opponent from trying to get access to him via attacks. Yes, you can still get him via abilities at this point, but that requires putting a 1/1 Machop line to prevent that as well.
That's true, and even then, we got Quagsire. With its washout ability, as often as you like during your turn, you can move water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active. You can do this as many times as you want. So you can, again, set it up like we did, where you're retreating out the water energy to make sure you still have it in play to move it wherever else you need to go.
Hulk is just there for 1 GX attack, and plus, not water because of the different weakness. So we have something that's not grass or lightning weak.
Exactly. So this just gives us another option. We know
how big electric and grass are becoming. So even in the near future, there are going to be weaknesses convenient Pokemon can hit. So.
And then with Volcanion, we can either discard a water energy to switch out their active, or 3 water energy, 120 to all their bench. So I think that's pretty much all the key stuff in the deck. So let's just do a basic deck rundown. We run 1 Palkia GX, again, just so we have a backup attacker that can still hit pretty hard, because Hydro Pressure does more for water energy attached, move water from bench to this. So it's, and mostly for the GX, shuffle all energy from your opponent's Pokemon to their deck.
Yes.
We run 1 Volcanion Prism, mostly for the Jet Geyser, but the Sauna Blast as well is a viable
It's sometimes good because it's Koko's a tag just with the 100 base starting.
Exactly.
It's not bad. It's just hard to set up because water in the beginning had a hard time accelerating energy outside of Blastoise.
Yeah.
And it still kind of has a problem because without Blastoise out, it kind of, well.
Yeah, so these at least give us a little versatility in order to really use them. We run 4 Wishiwashi, because again, meetup, we want our GX to hit as hard as we possibly can. We run 3 of the Wishiwashi GX, which this is the primary attacker of the deck. And then we run a 2/2 Quagsire line so that we can move all the water energy we need and even attack if we need to with it. We run 3 Aqua Patch so that we can move energy from the discard to the bench, use Quagsire, move it up to the active, and accelerate even faster. We run 2 Energy Recycle System just to make sure we always have access to energy when we need it. We run 2 Nest Ball so that we can grab out Wishiwashi, Wooper, Palkia, the GX, and get those going as soon as possible. 2 Rescue Stretchers so that we can pull out the Wishiwashis out of the decks and everything else like that. Or out of the discard. We've got 2 Switch Raft so that we can switch our water and heal 30, which sometimes that's really going to be needed. 2 Ultra Balls so we can grab out whatever Pokemon we need.
Yes.
We run 3 Sky Pillar.
Because Baby Wishiwashi has 30 hit points.
Which...
even a lot of Pokemon hit 30. Koko 2-shots it, 1-shots if one's in the active.
Garchomp hits it for 50. Yeah. So this makes sure...
So virtually any sniper can hit it.
Yeah, so...
if Koko somehow had access to Wildlands, it'd 1-shot us.
Yeah, so this just makes sure that we can protect the Wishiwashis while the GX is out doing its damage.
It is viable putting a 1/1 Machoke just to have the little bit extra protection, because even abilities can't get access to them. But Decidueye and Greninja have been getting increased play, more because it can add damage to the field. Yeah,
although the thing comes down to is because of the fact we're trying to load up as many Wishiwashi as possible, you could run the Machamp, but then that's only like 3 slots open for Wishiwashi, or maybe 2 if you got one of the other ones out ready to go.
I mean, could it fit? Yeah, but it would take some time getting it out, and by the time you get it out,
so this
is more of an accessible thing.
This is a better option, but the Machoke is a viable option. 2 Crasher Wakes so that we can discard 2 water, grab whatever we need, energy system back.
One's usually the Sky Pillar that we have had a hard time getting out in the early game.
Exactly. So this allows us to search out whatever we need when we need it. 3 Cynthia, because why not? And actually, we need to make a quick change to that. I don't know why we didn't do this.
I don't know why.
I know. Hush. So we run 3 Cynthia. We run 3 Guzma, because, well, Guzma.
He's your boy.
We run 2 Lily because of the fact this is now starting to see a lot of play. You can draw up to 6 or draw up to 8 if it's your first turn.
Yes.
Sometimes you just need to draw instead of shuffle draw.
I know she was an argument for Kukui, because Kukui with Wishiwashi, you need a little bit of damage output.
So it depends on which you would prefer. You could either go Lily, that way you can just draw, keep whatever's in your hand, don't have to worry about shuffling it away. Or you could go Kukui, draw 2 cards, plus 20. That might give you a little bit more to get that knockout that you're looking for. We run 1 Lusamine so that we can put a supporter or stadium from our discard to the hand.
Skype is a very important card for us to keep Wishiwashi safe.
Yep.
We need to have access to as many as we can. So we have access to essentially 5 for the deck.
Yep. We run 2 Tate and Liza, again for either the switch or the shuffle draw. This is kind of one of our staples just because it really is a versatile card.
And that switch ability is, even though you use it less than 10% of the time,
it's nice to have it it's nice to have it if we need it.
You want to know an example, go watch our Heracross video. You know exactly. I even put a challenge in there seeing how many times we need a switch when it wasn't available yet, and Shauna had to be the replacement.
Yeah. We run 2 Choice Band just so we can do more damage to GXs and EXs. We run 2 Wishful Baton because we are using a lot of energy to attack.
Yes.
This just makes sure that we don't
It stays on the field.
It stays on the field and we don't go behind trying to catch
That's the
up
thing.
water.
Water has the hardest of is keeping it on the field or getting it to the field in standard.
Mm-hmm. But that's one way to get around
14
it.
water energy. So because Wishiwashi takes a lot of energy to start.
And of course, we got to show off the shinies.
Yeah. And when Wishiwashi takes 5 energy of its own just to attack.
Yeah, pretty much. So that was Wishiwashi. So without further ado, we'll just jump in and do another match, and hopefully we get a better setup than what we had, and hopefully I don't misplay it like I did last time. So,
yeah, we could have gone for that Volcanion, just sweeping away Beware. But
it would have just been an issue coming back. So
it was the Mata that was always an issue.
Called the coin flip. Head or tails. Tails never fails. Tails never fails.
Wait.
Would we like to go first?
Doesn't really matter.
No, we want to try to attack first.
And with this deck, it doesn't usually matter. Well, at least we know 2 of them aren't in the prizes.
That is true.
To be fair, Gliding could be a merit for this deck just in case you're missing a Wishiwashi for hit points, damage, or whatnot. This is why I thought Lily or Kukui was like those spots for the deck, because yes, Lily's nice, but that damage output opportunity, especially when...
Hey, we're hitting for weakness.
Wow. But Cargo is probably one of the best cards printed in a long time.
Wait,
period. You have to admit it. Oh, I'd throw energy on there first. Just get energy out.
Yeah.
Because we can still at least hit. We're 2-shotting it right now. 2 Wishiwashis don't count for themselves. Nest Ball?
Nest Ball to grab.
I would save the... Wait. What? We need that one. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna save. We're gonna save. No, we're gonna save Crash Wake for those 2.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a Aqua Patch and Switch Buoy.
Okay.
Because he's not getting the knockout without a fire. He's not getting the knockout at this point, so not with that.
No.
And if he has no other basics, I think we have to go to a game 3.
Well, let's see. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be a Shrine deck.
So looks like we know what we're grabbing with Crash Awake. Okay.
Okay.
We want it in the active.
So we definitely know what we're grabbing with Crash Wake. Sky Pillar and
Aqua Patch.
Yeah.
They're attaching 1 to Wishiwashi. Depending on top deck, though.
Wait, how did he do? Oh, because of
Choice Band.
All right, so
okay.
So it's Crash Wake.
Grab
or get rid of.
To be fair, I don't care. If we have game in hand. No, we have game in hand. Just grab.
Oh, and he scooped.
Grab water energy. One's gonna be water and one's gonna be Aqua Patch.
Yeah. All right, so let's go one more and.
Okay.
So let's see.
Another one! Yay! What's with all these Garchomp lists? What happened to make them good?
It came out of the toilet.
No, Garchomp really is like a really good, effective list, which actually that is like the one thing I've been trying to figure out. Like online, you're pretty much always going to see Garchomp just because of the fact
it's so easy and you get 2 Cynthia per deck.
Yeah, it's easier to build.
You get 1,000 points, you get 2 decks.
So it's easy to build, it's easy to play, and all that kind of stuff. But it never really does well in tournaments,
except my list. But that was also before the rotation pieces rotated too. So I'm trying to catch it back up to speed.
Right, but it is such a solid list, yet I never see it at tournaments, and I'm wondering like what makes Garchomp not as good as say Beast Box, or I get setup time is going to be a lot longer. Yes, we want to draw an extra card.
Cool. We can attack with Wooper for a while.
Or we could start attacking. Oh wait.
Good. Baby Wishiwashi, and if we can actually switch out Wooper, Big Wishiwashi, switch out Wooper. We have to be careful though, because Garchomp can go into a massive hit and one-shot us pretty much.
Yeah, so this is looking like just a straight-up Garchomp list.
Oh, Garchomp.
So Nest Ball
Garchomp is life.
to grab...
We gotta get the main attacker.
Get the main attacker. Switch Buoy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could Lily for 3.
Yeah, we have to, because we have no other options in hand. Well, Sky Pillar.
Sky Pillar. And Water Energy and Water Gun for 20.
Poof. Of course, the only deck I had to go against is Garchomp.
But yeah, let us know in the comments why isn't Garchomp like a solid deck?
Even though it hits the numbers. So Quagsire, Guzma, Move Energy. We're trying to keep Garchomp away from the active as long as possible.
Pretty much. Yeah, because they're using the Ascension. They're not using the one where if it's got a Fighting Energy, free retreat.
Well, for the longest time, Garb did kind of shut down a lot of... Well, what deck didn't it shut down? Garb was probably Garchomp's biggest nemesis in terms of the fact it shut off basically the engine. Lucario?
Yeah.
Oh, Lily. Lily for 2. Oh, looks like we're attacking with nothing.
And of course now the Wishiwashi are too scared to come out.
I know Garchomp doesn't have Intimidate, but dang. No, Garchomp is probably one of the, well, compared to the dragons we've had, it's probably the best dragon we've had for a long time. We took a basic Rayquaza to come, and Necrozma to come back, with a Malamar. Throw one at Quagsire. If you got another Quagsire, we got to attack with Quagsires.
It's looking like.
And we might as well just poke at it because we're going to have to attack with Quagsire. We just hope we draw the 3rd energy.
Yeah, that's going to be the trick.
We have 14 energy. Can't draw more than 1. What? Unless you prize 6 of it.
No, in our luck, we prize 6 of it.
And I mean, out of 5 cards or whatever we drove, plus turn. Yeah, he has Lucario. It's pretty much one shot from here on out. So no, just Quagsire. We had to go for muscle. It's not the best muscle. So I'll go patch to Quagsire, wash it to Quagsire. At least get rid of a. This is what's nice. This is what's nice about Quagsire because it's now any deck can run Aqua Patch.
Yeah, pretty much. So 60, 70.
So long as it. We're getting 120. Now we're poking 120 from here on out. He has access to DCE, and he does not have access to the knockout without a Kukui. But if he drops a Cynthia he drops a Cynthia and gets a DC, he gets it. But he can't snipe us out, which is a plus.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And to be fair with that, he is out of knockout range.
Yeah, that's like.
Thing is, we need a shuffle draw. Any of them.
Right now, this is the only benefit we got. Is the Sky
If we
Pillar.
got Guzma, we instantly have a target. We're getting rid of that.
Yeah.
There's the. Now, is it DCE? Well, yeah, it's DCE. No.
He's either going to grab the DCE or the Cynthia.
Well,
he hasn't played the energy, so something tells me that's the DCE.
He's digging with Cynthia probably because Garchomp is probably one of the best decks. It just had a lot of things that countered it that were meta. Zygarde backup attacker. To be fair, I think it's also an early game attacker too. So he can only poke us for 50. And only Quagsire. Oh, you still have the option.
Yeah, it gives you the option. You just can't act upon it.
Might as well. You don't need it. Well, wash out. You know, I hate to say it, but What's the one thing that we keep forgetting to put in, even though it doesn't really fit with a deck? What's the deck missing? In a Ranguru? It wouldn't help us right now, but
although, yeah.
You know how many decks we ran without it and found out it didn't work as well? But now he has one-shot central, so long as he ran a pal pad.
Well, the thing is we haven't...
So long as he ran a pal pad, it's within range. Now he has access to 2 more Cynthia, so up to two more.
So yeah, this is either the Cynthia, which hopefully gets into...
Actually, if I were him, I'd go right for the Wishiwashi, but thing is, he doesn't want us to get access to any more energy. Get rid of Quagsire and all the energy. And yeah, basically landslide at this point. Wishiwashi will still need a Cynthia and a choice band to knock it out, so that's it. If it goes to stall, we win. Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as he doesn't have a choice band, which he can easily dig out for.
So long as he doesn't have other...
Which now, here comes the
Lucario number 2. Oh, he's going to get Garchomp number 2. Well, if we somehow get an energy and a baby Wishiwashi, or even a Shuffle Draw, we can actually...
Shuffle Draw would be really helpful right about now.
Of course.
Because I think, our first game was a loss, second game was a scoop, this is looking like a loss.
Yeah. Accelerate energy to it. I mean, we did knock out a Garchomp number 2, so it has access to a fully powered attack.
That is true.
Where's the baby? Oh, that's
like that's literally
shuffle the deck.
Yeah,
and hope for the best.
Let's hopefully get something we could use. Well played. You have a good deck. Smiley face.
Well, Garchomp was one of the best decks for a long time. And it
Guzma that we get to with.
Guzma Riolu. It's probably the only thing on his bench that we can do. Wishiwashi. He takes him. Or
I'm thinking Quagsire because worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, Goose.
How are we not surprised?
The fact that we haven't. I will laugh at this turn we get. I would put Wishiwashi up just in case.
Come on, shuffle draw.
Nope. How many turns was that? Is there any shuffle draw in there?
Yeah, we have shuffle draw. No, in the discard, no.
No shuffle draw at all.
We've had 2 draws so far.
5?
3, 5.
At least 5.
Now he's seen our hand. He knows where we're at.
2 wakes. I think wakes should come down 1 number because it's just an option.
Yeah. But you know what? I think we're going to do one more match after this because Wishiwashi deserves redemption.
I think down 1 wake and add in 1 more Cynthia or Tantaliza. Then again, Garchomp is not the easiest deck to fight against. It is one of the heaviest hitting decks that doesn't need to hit GXs to get, doesn't need Choice Band to get the numbers.
It really doesn't.
It only needs Choice Band and a couple helper cards to get it to
Hey, we can play a Sky Pillar.
Yay! And do what?
Sky Pillar!
Resistance!
Wishiwashi! Yay, we got plus 20 HP! You know what? We're gonna lose, but we're gonna make it harder on him.
Cool.
So he's gonna hit us for 70.
He's gonna Guzma. Do it, baby. No? Hit it for 100.
only to have 20 HP
what
left.
the crap?
Well played. You have a good deck. Smiley face. Done.
Because he was probably anticipating a scoop by now.
So, we're going to make a quick change to the deck. And we're going to play one more match.
One less wake, or two less, depending if it's 2 or 3. And then adding in more and more shuffle draw.
I do believe we're running 2. I believe those are the only 2 crashers in the deck.
And we drew him turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have not gotten rid of him since. We've had 1 energy the entire game.
We had
1.
3 energy.
Thought we had 1.
No, we had 3. We ended up losing them
Yeah.
when we got when the Quagsire got knocked out.
And we, yeah. And
So, you know what? Quick change. Trainer.
wait, you go down to 1.
You go down to 1.
Pick one, either 1 plus 1 Cynthia or plus 1 Tain Liza. I don't care.
Plus
which
1
one.
Cynthia.
We need shuffle draw.
We need shuffle draw.
Those numbers are fine. Because even if we had Palky, we could at least done something. But like
Yeah.
I said, Garchomp is not the easiest deck to fight.
No, it
Against-
isn't. It can.
I think I know what your problem is.
What?
You're on tier 3, not tier 1 like you thought earlier.
But even so, Garchomp really is a good list. It's a good list to start with that you can start doing some serious damage with.
I think our air needs a practice run with Garchomp. Do you want last rotation or current rotation?
You mean me play
Against
Garchomp?
it. My list.
Give me a Garchomp deck and I'll play.
I already did that against Tom, and I won.
That's
all right. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have something other than Garchomp. So we might be able to showcase this deck.
How in the heck do you pronounce his name? PHGO? Are we testing waters here?
Well, it's fire normal, so unless he's hiding a I forgot to see the types in the deck, but
I forgot to look too.
oh,
It's psychic. So water. Choice band.
Whooper.
You know,
Nest ball.
the irony in my
Whooper.
little thing there is, he is testing the waters against you guys. You are a water deck.
Let's hold off on Cynthia.
Yeah. And to be fair, if anything else, we could have done the Wishiwashi. Well, it's Wimmick is not doing a lot until we get enough energy, because it doesn't have Wishiwashi on its own field to do much.
Wow, someone's actually running
Wait.
Toxicroak. Marine.
I hope that's just the baby one.
The baby Toxapex.
That's not a big Toxapex, is it? It is the GX.
Oh, this would be fun.
Now, can we stop it in time?
Depending on what our top decks are, maybe. So
You know what the deck?
Quagsire?
You know what I hate to say? You can throw the extra one on. You know what I think the deck is missing?
What?
Judge.
Yeah, a judge would be
Oh, cool.
pretty
We
helpful.
might need that against the future deck. Against that deck.
What is that one?
So we'll just hit him
The
for
GX
20.
deck, I'm going to throw all energy into the deck. I can throw all energy back to the deck. All opposing energy back to the deck. All of it. Now they're playing catch up while I'm swinging for 120 consistently.
But at the rate they're drawing cards, they might mill themselves out by the time we
Unless
get
that's
knockouts.
part of their strategy.
Like they're running Meowstic?
Probably. Because why not?
Because why not, indeed.
You know, I'm looking at it and I'm not making any sense of what he's pulling.
Just throw energy on Palkia because we don't need any extra energy on Wishiwashi at this point until we hit 5 energy on field. Because Wishiwashi doesn't need a whole lot of energy until you have enough energy. And Quagsire can move it to it whenever we need it to the active.
The psychic Pokemon was knocked out.
Spread out the energy entire and
no.
force it to the active.
Oh, okay, so he's focusing on poison.
Except for the fact Toxicroak only works when it poisons itself. Now here you go. It only works when it poisons itself. Not when the opponent's poisoned.
We'll find out soon.
Otherwise, it would have. If it was under condition, it hits. It's Machamp. If it's under condition, it hits harder. It heals it. Thing is, if it was the opponent's, we would have been running with Delphox. We would have ran it with Delphox by now. Actually, we probably would have seen it with Delphox by now.
Oh yeah, easily.
Because auto conditioning is brutal.
That is very, very true. So now we got a Wishiwashi, so we're at least hitting harder with the GX. So now the question...
And he's going to poison burn.
Yep.
Obviously, I would.
Yeah, that's what this deck's supposed to do.
Switch to Palkia. Because we can switch right now. I'm not going to waste the opportunity to get rid of a... We can't have the condition getting too far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's using Toxicroak as for the first attack.
30 and they're poisoned. Something tells me that's what it is. Because
if this Pokemon's poisoned, it does more damage. So...
Because Nihilio is the only way to poison both Pokemon, right?
Yeah, at this time. In Standard. The other one rotated over a year ago. Alright, no longer burns, so we don't like... Another Wishiwashi? You think switching down to Palkia for now?
Yeah, we probably could get away with that. Let's go take Liza, switch.
And because we can use Lusamine as grabbing Cynthia's too.
And now wash out.
Just the one. For now, because we don't have 5 energy.
And Hydro Pressure.
Switch buoy. So no matter actually, well, it's not a water type. That's fine.
Again, I was wondering why you were running the dragon instead of the water.
Different weakness. Because it looks like the other one I was running.
Yeah. It does the same thing.
Well, actually, I'll probably open up with the... I would open up with the GX attack at this point. The thing is, if we get one more energy, it won't matter. You just shuffle all the energy back to the deck. Have them play catch up while we're... Well... Or get the poison and force the switch. Of course, why not? He's the original. He's trying to drag the Wishiwashi back up.
Total Shelter, okay.
We are kind of safe. Well, water energy. Let's get rid of all energy on field. You want to?
First off, I'm going to Lusamine.
And Tate Liza.
Cynthia,
So you always have the switch. I want to remove all their energy off. Actually, Palkia? Move the energy to the bench.
Wait, what? So
That first attack. Move it to the bench.
Of your bench or energy from your bench to this Pokemon.
Oh wait, it's the other way around. Never mind.
Yeah. So let's get rid of. Let's slow him down. A lot.
I mean, yeah, that I still have access. Make sure it isn't protected by effective attacks, though.
Prevent all effective attacks done to this Pokemon.
So retreat, because we can't target that energy.
That is true. So
We'll have to retreat, and then we'll just move the energy to the Wishiwashi, or give him. Hold on. Give him the Whooper down there.
Oh wait, no, cancel. We'll drop Whooper.
Give him the Whooper. Then retreat.
We'll retreat. Give him Whooper.
And then pass turn. Now we know we have access to at least 3 energy. We still have all 3 Aqua Patches too. You have not used one yet.
That's true. So hopefully we get. Do we go for the Cynthia and hopefully get something?
Thing is, if he goes Intense Point, he gets the knockout, and then we're into swinging.
Mm-hmm. Question is swinging with who?
I would probably do the Cynthia because it would give us access to.
Oh wait, we got okay. So he's gonna knock out the Whooper unless he goes for the. This is the Cilici.
It's getting knocked out, so.
So that's knocked out.
Wishiwashi.
We'll put up Wishiwashi. Water energy.
So we don't need more. We probably won't need more until we can get guarantee. And then the water energy is safer on it, so.
Well, Cynthia.
Another Wishiwashi and Aqua Patch to Wishiwashi. Actually, or Quagsire itself. Wishiwashi. Now, next turn. Water gun.
Well, at least
They
water
can't-
gun for 60.
And we got a switch in hand.
Yep.
Yeah, we got poison, but thing is, they need 2 turns of poison. I think I bring up the frog thinking that it does what they think it does. If they're poison. Because that would an instant, that'd be a pretty good Pokemon and pesticide if that were the case.
Although, I'm actually kind of surprised in this deck they're not running the, if a Psychic Pokemon was knocked out last turn,
the
it does
fighting
more
one?
the fighting one, yeah. That's right, fighting did Psychic, Psychic did fighting.
Yes.
You know what? We might be able...
Super intense poison. Cool. So you get, it turns the poison to 10 instead of... So it doesn't really matter where we put it.
Take Eliza,
Yeah.
Palkia.
Yep. Move all energy to it. This is what the whole point of Wishiwashi was to do. Or the Palkia, the reason why it's in the deck. Do it again.
Again, I wish you can grab like multiple at a time since it's all going to the same place.
You don't need Ultra Ball at this time, so just Zero Vanish. Get the
100.
knockout. Yeah, we get poisoned. Thing is, now they're playing catch up, but we can still switch out. They got 3 turns. They have no energy.
For 2 more Wishiwashi. Or, yeah, 2 more
To be
Wishiwashi.
fair, I would have loved to do the ace roll in this too. Or max, even a max potion.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
So, that I think the room was coming down to the deck though. Now they're playing with no energy. Plus or minus DC. Hey, they're sticking to it.
So now let's
Switch
take Liza, switch
to the fresh one.
to the fresh one.
And just throw. How much damage do we need?
We need 6. We need to hit for 60.
And we're hitting 60.
Yep. So we don't even. There's the scoop. Okay. Now I feel a lot better.
We showcase Palkia.
We got to showcase the Palkia. I felt a little bit more comfortable with that game, even though I wish we would have gotten set up a little bit faster. But we
That's
still.
the problem with water, is that it really can't accelerate outside of Abomasnow or Aqua Patch. If you're Dragon Type, you now have Zinnia.
With us, I don't think it was getting. I think setup was our bigger issue. Getting everything set up better instead of relying on the top deck.
Yes.
Which hopefully we'll be able to fix in the future. But
Yes.
even then, I'm at least satisfied with this last match. I'm really satisfied with Wishiwashi in general.
Elm would automatically be in this deck because you get 3 Wishiwashi out and then Nest Ball for the GX.
Yeah, this deck will definitely be stronger. What come Lost Thunder?
Because
But
Elm's
right-
Lecture, you got 3 baby Wishiwashis plus a Nest Ball for the big one.
Exactly.
You're 270 and
Plus all the
points.
plus water support and everything else like that. But either way, let us know what you guys thought of the deck. Let us know down in the comments, and while you're down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_Town_Heroes. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/PotownHeroes. As always, may all your games go well, and may the top deck be in your favor. Till next time.